What is happening, guys? BobbyBlue here. We're back with episode 5 of Death Note. Now, last time we saw Kira was able to create and manipulate a bust incident that he actually wrote out, completing the Death Note, and was actually able to make it happen. In doing so, he also found out the identity of the stalker, who's an FBI agent. So at this point, I think he's just going to wait a little bit and just get the suspicions out of the air, and he's going to take him out. But let's get right into it.
It's just as I thought. Anyway, I don't want the police to know that I've come into contact with an FBI agent either. If my father ever found out, there's no doubt he'd let Elle know. It's obvious that he doesn't suspect me. And as for the police, I'm sure they'll treat this as just another unfortunate accident.
Yep.
I'm gonna see what happened to him.
You know, it's a little hard to believe that that was all a coincidence, don't you think?
What do you mean?
Think about it. You got on that bus because you were investigating someone, right? And now you're telling me that this criminal is most likely dead. Doesn't that suggest that you...
That's enough. Look, darling, you and I know you used to be one of the best agents in the FBI. But now you're my fiancé,
Really?
Naomi. We talked about this. You're not an agent anymore, so just leave it alone.
But...
Really? Are you serious,
wouldn't
man?
get involved with the chemicals, and you wouldn't do anything dangerous. That's what you promised when we decided you'd come with me so I could meet your parents in Japan. You do remember that, don't you?
Yeah, I guess you're right. It's just force of habit. Sorry about that.
No, I should be sorry. Let's forget.
Yeah, you should be sorry.
Anyway, once we have a few kids running around, you'll probably be so busy you'll forget you were ever an agent. Your mind will be occupied with better things, too.
He was an agent for a reason, man.
More importantly, tell me how I can convince your dad I'm worthy of his daughter.
Another victim. This one left what appears to be a suicide note.
Please, send it to me. Gods of Death. Elle, do you know? Gods of Death. Is he trying to tell us that gods of death exist? Listen, Watari. Tell the police to monitor prison
Trying to talk
populations
about the
closely for
Shinigami?
the next few days. Kira may use other suicide notes to communicate with us.
Understood.
Turn around and you're dead. I am Kira. That's right. Don't turn around or put your hands in your pockets. I won't hesitate to kill you here.
It couldn't be. His voice. I've heard it somewhere.
But first, I'm gonna prove to you
Yeah,
that
it's the
I'm
same
Kira.
kid.
Do you see the man working over there at the coffee shop? That's right, the one sweeping the floor. I'm gonna kill him just for you.
But
He's a criminal?
how? Don't do it.
Oh my goodness.
I'm afraid I had no choice but to kill him. I figured if I didn't kill at least one person, you wouldn't believe me. Although that man has been repeatedly charged with sexual assault, he's managed to avoid conviction every time due to lack of evidence. He was a menace to society. He got what he deserved. I can only assume that Elle has already informed you of this. I can't kill someone who I haven't seen. I have to know their face, which means, of course, I could easily kill all these people right now if I wanted to. Go ahead and choose someone if you want.
Don't do it. I believe you. You're Kira.
I see you've got your laptop with you. I want the files containing the identities of all the FBI agents who came to Japan.
I do have my laptop with me. It's the one I use for work, but I don't have the files you're looking for.
All right, then take this envelope.
Huh?
First, take the transceiver out of the envelope, then put the earpiece in and await my instructions.
A transceiver. This thing looks like a toy. But there'll be no record of this transmission anywhere. And it allows us to converse from a close distance, even underground. You really thought this through.
All right, now get on the Yamanote line. Inner or outer route. It doesn't matter which direction you take. I'll be close by at all times, which means I'll be watching your every move. I want you to write down the name of your superior, the one who's heading up this investigation, in the space at the very top of the page.
Oh, he's gonna get the top
What is
guy.
the meaning of this? What is he after? Let's face it, he hasn't really left me any choice. Besides, it's not like he can kill them using just their names.
Next, take out your laptop and turn it on.
Any minute now, your boss is going to send you a message with a file attachment. It contains the names and photos of all the FBI agents currently active in Japan.
But this is...
Now, One by one, you're going to look at each photo and then write that agent's name in the space provided. You're going to do this for each agent.
It doesn't make sense.
Oh. Got him.
Like Yagami.
It's too late.
Farewell, Ray Penber. Ray Penber wrote all of those names on pages taken from the Death Note.
That's terrible.
Without even realizing
Exposing
he was actually
yourself
signing a
right
death
when
warrant
he's
for all of his
about to
colleagues.
die.
As for Penber's boss, he died of a heart attack after sending all of his agents a file. And the other 11 investigators? They all died of heart attacks after receiving the same file.
It's obvious he'll kill anyone who gets in his way, whether they're criminals or not.
So much for his sense of justice. He's a murderer.
We have another victim. A note was found at the scene.
L. Do you know Gods of Death? Love apples.
Damn you, Kira.
Oh, no, Shinigami loves apples. Yeah.
He's dead. Ray's dead. No, he was murdered by Kira.
Yeah, that girl's on to
What's with the
something.
family meeting,
She's
Dad?
been on to something.
I figured you're going to find out sooner or later, so I might as well tell you now. I don't want you to be alarmed. I'm sure you've heard of this Kira investigation. Well, I'm currently in charge of it.
I don't want you to die. What if he gets you?
That's right. Your life is so much more important
Now,
than
can
some
Kira
job.
actually kill his dad?
I could never forgive myself if I walked away from this. I will not sit back and let evil triumph.
But, Dad, you...
Please, dear.
I think it's honorable of you, Dad. I'm proud to be able to call you my father. And if anything should ever happen to you, I'm going to find Kira. And make sure he gets executed.
It's a bit of a long shot, but if what I'm thinking is right, Kira could have been one of the passengers on the bus that day. And if that is the case, then I know that he's close enough to use this bus route.
Five men, huh? Well, 6, including myself. Still, I'm grateful to see that there are as many as 5 of you willing to risk your lives to face evil. L, if all of us are going to work together on this investigation, and if you truly meant what you said about trusting the 6 of us, could you come here so we can all meet in person?
The thought had already crossed my mind. After all, I did say that I trusted all of you.
Oh. Just having a place where to meet, maybe?
I'm staying in a suite at the Tato Hotel at the moment, but I'll be switching hotels every few days from this point on. I want you to think of these hotel rooms as the de facto headquarters of this investigation. If this arrangement is acceptable to all of you, then split into 2 groups and stagger your arrivals so you come 30 minutes apart. Please arrange it so you're all here at midnight. Kira, it seems we're getting closer to each other in equal steps. It's only a matter of time before we collide. So be it. I'm ready to show my face. I'll make my first public appearance as L. If you ever managed to find out about these secret meetings, I'm sure you'd feel compelled to move in. That's what I'm counting on.
It's unlocked. Please, let yourselves in.
Oh. Good ending. Good ending. Wow. Okay, I'm enjoying every episode of this series, man. But looks like the wife of the FBI agent is really come on strong, and she looks like she's gonna resume her work, and she really already has some good leads on Kira. But what's interesting to me now is L said that he's gonna make his first public appearance, and I'm curious to see how that's gonna turn out because Kira sees it, he already has his face, but I think he still needs the name as well. But just to see his face is really gonna give him another big boost. And also the circumstances of if Kira might have to kill his dad, because now the task force has really dwindled down to just a handful of guys. So it's gonna be interesting, man, to see if he's gonna choose his own life or his dad's life just to protect his identity, which is crazy. But man, just can't wait to get to the next episode. If you guys enjoyed this reaction, make sure you hit the like, subscribe button, and I'll see you guys next time.